We're combining two iconic classics, and I guarantee you've never had a breakfast sandwich like this before. I've kind of mentioned in the past that with griddle cooking, I really think there's kind of like a Mount Rushmore. Mount Rushmore has what, 4 presidents or 5?
4.
4? All right. Maybe there's 5 griddle essentials that you'd be cooking, right? You got your breakfast, you got your Asian style, whether it be fried rice, hibachi, stir fries, you name it. You got your cheesesteaks, you got your burgers, that's your 4. Is there another one? Tacos, no matter be chicken, beef,
I was gonna
steak.
Say fajitas.
Fajitas, absolutely, right? But what if we combine 2 of the top Mount Rushmore? What if we combine 2 juggernauts, breakfast and cheesesteak? Let's make a breakfast cheesesteak.
You just used the word juggernauts. Can you give me the definition of juggernauts?
Oh, you're on video?
Yeah.
Absolutely not. Hey, I don't mention this often. If you guys notice I just turned that on, please turn your propane off at the source and stop relying on your griddle to turn the propane off. We get comments all the time that they used it, come out here, and then all of a sudden they're out of propane, and just turn it off at the source. To get the party started, many moons ago, we made a recipe that was actually kind of controversial. People are like, ugh, I don't know if I like eggs and chicken together. It's kind of like, you know, one of those marriages. But we made a breakfast chicken burrito. And in that, we made a Texas petal sauce, which happens to be one of my favorite because I love horseradish. I don't think it's used near enough in cooking. So I'm going to make a Texas petal sauce really quick. And other ingredients, you know, we got rocking that Cooper Sharp American cheese, not cheddar, that's my fault. Cooper Sharp American cheese. Got some jalapenos because Lord forbid you can't put a bell pepper in a cheesesteak, but you can put a jalapeno and get away with it. Some onion. When it comes to a hoagie roll, obviously we have our homemade hoagie roll recipe if you guys want to try it out. I saw these at the grocery store. Sourdough baguette. If it's a breakfast sandwich, let's mix it up a little bit and have a little fun. And I cheated and got that shaved steak because you guys recommend it a lot. So that's what we're doing. Oh, don't forget the eggs. All right, we have low. I might as well just cut that off. I don't think we're going to need it. So let's have a resting zone. So off, low, low, and kind of like a medium high over here. I'm going to pick about a spot right there. Avocado oil down. We're going to start sauteing our onions and jalapenos to get those started. I like to give them a head start. I like my vegetables cooked a little longer. To our sauce, smoked paprika, cayenne pepper, a little ketchup, and of course that horseradish. Give it a mix, let that sit, and that's going to be our sauce. Well, that's almost 2 of them.
I know,
you want
it
to do
looks
2
like
of
a
them?
little ciabatta.
Let's do 2 of them. All right, let's do it like that then. Should I cut the whole thing in half and then toast both sides and then layer it? I think I'm going to.
Or do you
instead
just
of keeping
split it?
I think if you split, it's going to break. No, it's going to break. Sourdough's not made to be like that. Plus, you want to be able to get the egg in there too with the cheesesteak. I don't think you'd have enough room. Could be wrong. I'm sure people think I am. Hey, can I just give a really quick big shout out to all the people that took their time, money, and effort to come to TMG Fest? I have no idea when this video is going to post, but this is after TMG Fest. Absolute incredible party. So many people of you took your time, like I said, your effort, your money to come to see us, and we could just not be more grateful. I could not believe that we had people from like Louisiana, Miami, Florida. We had people come from New York. We had people come from East Tennessee, Middle Tennessee, Georgia. Just absolutely incredible turnout. And thank to each and every one of you that watched the video, that comment, that liked, that shared, because of you, we're able to put it on. And what was your 2-second clip about it? What do you think? Good.
It was busy. It was busy. I do feel bad that that we didn't get to spend a lot of time with the people because we were so stinking busy, but we're already planning for next year.
Yeah, we'll have more help. We thought we had enough help, but man, that's when you have that many people come through the door, there's only so much you can do. Let's get a little toast on our bun because I want a dry bun. So I just want a dry toast on that. Oh yeah, looking good. See, that's what griddle cooking is all about, right? You got your zones. You know, I got this one a little bit higher because I want a little toast on there. I got this a little lower because I don't want to char the vegetables. So some griddles naturally have that. This is a pretty even griddle. So you got to work your knobs and all that stuff. Not a big deal. Spice that. Salt, pepper, garlic, butter, dried jalapeno, a little buttermilk. It is fantastic, especially on potatoes and vegetables. Since we're looking for a little heat, that will work out well. All right, let's move our vegetables over on the cool zone. Somebody asked, I make cheesesteaks a lot, but I don't like them because they're too greasy. Two things. Don't put as much oil down if you're using ribeye. Try to cut as much exterior fat out. Keep the interior fat. The interior fat is actually healthy for you. It's exterior fat that's a solid fat that's not as good. But if you cut a lot of that stuff out and just keep the pure ribeye, you're going to be pretty good. And two, you can always do half and half or switch to strip or sirloin, even if you want to go a little bit further. So just make sure it's super thin. Definitely work your meat out to give it some space. You don't want it all balled up and boiling. And I'm going to season it with like an all-purpose seasoning, salt, pepper, little seasoned salt. We call it all that. I don't know what we call it.
We call it Texas rub.
Yeah. You want to add the peppers to there or add the peppers and onions underneath the cheesesteak? Maybe underneath the cheesesteak.
Whatever you think.
We'll do it under. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. We got one hanging on for dear life. Notice I got the steak on the cooler side of the griddle. I'm not worried about that high heat. I don't want a lot of char on my ribeye or my beef. I like it to keep as much moisture as possible to stay as juicy as possible. So I kind of keep it on the lower side. Hear that difference? It's cooled this area down here on the griddle. Move it over a little bit, pick up some of that heat. So we're just eyeballing how much steak do we need. So I'll probably say about that much. Alright, get a good griddle surface cleaned off. Maybe just a touche of water because you don't want your eggs to stick to that fond. Move that off the heat. Look at all that cheese. That's what I'm talking about.
Can I just say, this smells amazing already.
Of course it does. If you got a bigger loaf of bread, obviously you need more eggs. I'm just eyeballing. We decided to do like a cheese omelet since we're working on the cheese steak. If you want to do scrambled, over medium, over easy. It's your world. All right, putting butter down, testing that griddle temp, looks perfect to me. See how we're not browning the butter? Here's a perfect example. A slice of cheese fits that almost perfectly. So that's going to be our folding pattern right there in the middle. Let that set up. Nice little bed of sauce. If you don't want to add the sauce, guess what? Don't add the sauce. Hey, some people like ketchup on their cheesesteaks. I haven't even gone that far.
Some people like ketchup on their eggs, too.
Yeah, I don't do that. I can't.
Whew. That is what you call a breakfast cheesesteak, baby.
Now that is what I'm talking about. Who'd ever think that this would be literally 4 sandwiches? I didn't look at this and think this is 4 sandwiches until I made it and I was like, golly, that's a lot. So that's your scrambled.
Ooh.
So I don't think it's going to matter which one. That's obviously, I'm going to go with that one right there. I don't know. That's the one I made. Look at that thing right there. Assume the position.
That's it. It's a winner.
It's right.
Here.
The bread.
Let me try.
The cheese. The sauce. Kill me on the sauce if you want to. I always like a little sauce with a breakfast sandwich. That is money. Good Lord. That is cheesy. The bread was a home run. Got a little chew to it. Son. Standing here right now, there is nothing I would change. Nothing.
Nope. I do like the sauce. It gives a little something extra. Here, give me another bite. This is not a take it on the road.
I wouldn't want to be eating this driving down the road for sure. But if you think about it, most good cheesesteaks, I don't think you'd drive down the road either. I'm going to enjoy mine. This is damn good. This is... Oh, what? I got some. I want to save it for later. A little dippage. Golly. The eggs don't overpower, which is what my first concern was. The sauce adds to it. The bread's good. I'm sure you can get rid of like Texas toast. The reason why I did this because I thought it's so dense. You're going to need a dense bread, right? So Texas toast I think would be a little light, but that's what I thought about using.
You know what the bread reminds me of? Like if they can't find that exact bread, like a ciabatta. It reminds me of ciabatta. It's good.
Golly.
Give me another bite.
I hate to say it. That's one of the better cheesesteaks we've ever made. I
agree.
really thought the eggs were going to overpower and dilute the flavor, and I wasn't going to like it. I'm mind blown. It'd be hard to make a cheesesteak without the breakfast anymore. That's how good it is.
We could try that little Texas petal, like onion petal sauce on a cheesesteak, regular cheesesteak.
Good night. All right, guys, there you go. Have your opinion. That's what food's all about. But I'm telling you right now, I'll stand behind this 100%. One of the best things we've made in a long time. Breakfast, cheesesteak, you name it. As always, we have a join button down below. It's a membership program. We thank each and every one of you for taking time for doing so. We are on Instagram. We are on Facebook. So check those out. Last but not least, thanks for watching. Don't forget to press that subscribe button. Pound the notification button. Share with your friends. Do not make this for a portion of one. Especially if you have more people in the house. They will devour it.
That is dang good. What we got on the rotisserie right now. Should we give them a little sneak peek? Literally, as we're filming this video, we're also filming a video for Pellets and Pits. What are we calling this? Redneck live fire ribs?
I don't have a live fire apparatus. Hooked up the rotisserie on my little Weber kettle. Sitting about 180 degrees. Can't complain.